शेयर हो कि इंटर्नशिप इंटरव्यू में सिलेक्शन स्किल्स से होता है. No, it's not skills. Panelists are not testing what you know. They are testing 3 signals. Today, I'm going to give you the exact word-for-word templates my client used for each one. So, by the end of this video, you can walk into your next interview with actual answers ready, not just the theory. I have coached dozens of freshers through internship interviews, and the candidate who gets selected are not the toppers. They are the ones who send 3 specific signals: research, ownership, and personality. I'm going to give you the checklist, the formula, and the exact templates for all 3. Stay till the end because I'm going to break down the 3 most common interview questions, and I'll also show you the weak answer versus the strong answer for each one. You know what? When Shay came to me after his 3rd internship rejection, he was very low. But he was a very sharp student, very confident. But in each and every interview, when the panel interviewer asked why this company, he gave the same generic answer: I want to learn and grow. Nothing specific about what the company does. That gap cost him 3 offers. So let's fix that gap right now so that you don't do the same mistake. So here we will use the research, the very first research signal. For this, use your 20 minutes, 3 resources before every interview. First, the company's career or about page. Find their one-line value proposition. Second, their LinkedIn page. Find their most recent post or announcement from the last 30 or 60 days. Third important thing is their website or their Instagram page. Find one specific initiatives, campaign or product update. Here's the template to turn that research into an answer. Check the template. Here we talked about specific recent thing the company did, specific problem or the opportunity, and now connect it with the role that you want. Now I'm going to give you the word-for-word example to answer this. I noticed you recently launched a sustainability campaign on Instagram and you are trying to reach a younger audience with it. In the final year project, I ran a campus awareness campaign that grew engagement by shifting from static posts to reels. That's exactly the kind of contribution I would want to bring to this internship. That's a research signal, specific, not generic. When you said this, you're given a signal that you are good at research and you know what company is looking for. But you know what the problem is? Research signals gets you noticed. It doesn't get you selected. The next signal is the one that actually gets the offer letter. And I'm going to give you the formula you can use even if you never had a job. Panelists are silently asking, if I gave this person a task with no instructions, will they figure it out or wait for help? You show this through a story built using the formula I call GAL. Gap, action and result. Gap is something nobody was handling. Action, what you did without being told to. And result, what changed because of it. So here's the 3 versions depending on your background. You can pick whichever fits you. First is, if you have done a college fest or event, you can say this: nobody was tracking vendor coordination for our college fest. I built a simple shared tracker without being asked and we finished setup 2 days ahead of schedule. If you have done a part-time job, you can say, at my part-time retail job, closing count kept getting delayed because nobody double-checked the inventory sheets. I started cross-checking them 10 minutes before closing my own. Our reconciliation errors dropped close to 0. Now, if you have done any academic group project, you can say, in a group assignment, nobody was tracking deadlines and we were failing behind. I built a shared checklist and sent reminders 2 days before each submission. We were the only group in the class to submit early. So if you are thinking, oh Sona, I haven't done any of these, you do. A WhatsApp group you organized, a family responsibility, a society you volunteered for. The panel doesn't care about the setting. They cared about the pattern. You saw a gap and you acted without permission. That's very important thing to see the result. See, these are the situation. I don't want you to just copy paste this answer. See, these are the format. These are the answer pattern as per the situation. I don't want you to say the exact thing. Based on your experience, your journey in your college and your academics or your part-time job, use it, use this framework and give your answer. When you will personalize it, the answer will sound more natural, more human. Now let's talk about the third signal. The third signal is one candidate get most wrong. They think professional means robotic, but it's not. When Nitya came to me, she was answering every mock question like she was reading a textbook aloud. I gave her one simple rule. Explain it like you are talking to a senior you respect, not reciting an answer for an examiner. Same content, different delivery, and she got selected. Let me show you exactly what that rewrite looks like on two different questions you will definitely going to get to hear in your next interview. So the very first question is, tell me about yourself. I'll give you a weak versus strong answer. So the weak answer that I almost hear from every second or third student is, I'm pursuing BCom from XYZ college. I have completed my internship in ABC. Flat. It was feeling like somebody is reading their resume. Now let me give you a strong answer. I'm finishing my final year in commerce, and what I have actually enjoyed most these 3 years has been the marketing electives. I ended up running social media for my college events almost by accident, and I liked it enough that I want to build a career around it. That's really what brought me here. Now the second question is, what's your weakness? This is a very, very common question. And the common and weak answer is, I'm a perfectionist. Total rehearse, nothing to say about you. The strong answer is, I used to take too many things at once and burned out closer to deadlines. What helped me is blocking out my Sunday to plan the week ahead. To be very honest, I am not perfect yet, but yes, the difference is real. Have you noticed? Both strong versions sounds like person is talking, not like a script, not a robot, and that kind of difference I'm talking about. Now I will give you a bonus question. Why should we hire you? This question is where you combine all three signals in one answer. 20-second answer, here's the template. See, that's research plus ownership plus a natural, confident delivery. All three signals in one answer. So before your next internship interview, don't forget to do your homework and follow my coaching style. Signal number 1, research. 3 resources, 20 minutes and 1 specific connection. Signal 2, ownership. 1 GAR story, gap, action and result. And signal 3, personality. Explain it like you are talking to a senior, not reciting for an examiner. If you will miss anyone, you are competing on the resume only, and that's not a good situation to be in. So make sure you will send all these 3 signals, and then you don't need to worry about your CGPA. If you are good, then it's a bonus. If you have an internship interview coming up and you want your specific answers built out using these templates, comment ready below and I will send you the details. और अगर ये वीडियो आपको पसंद आया है और यूजफुल लगा है तो hit the like button and share it with someone who's preparing for their internship interview right now. If you found this video interesting, helpful, so please subscribe to my channel to get more career advice regarding your career development. I am your coach Sona Bhatt and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep learning and keep growing. Take care. Bye-bye.